What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Gecko Everything Shook right now. We are back live streaming, chilling for an hour or so. Hopefully we'll stay for longer. We'll see how the stream goes. We got Mother's Day going on right now, so number one priority is gonna be do the Family Matters part, get some help to the Alliance, kill some barbarians to get ahead, 5,000 AP to be used still. I'm not going to be pushing too much. I do think there is plenty of time to do things naturally. What's up, Jix? Welcome, Ufuk. First time I see you here. What's up, man? Gaming Edit. Hello, Irene. How you doing? Jix. Damn, you the first one in. What's good, my man? I remember what we talked about. There is still something I can do to help you out a little bit, but I first need the big account to be returned. That's number one priority right now. Sound is very low. Is the sound very low, guys? What's up, Arkle? Am I the Kirch? No. The Kirch is this guy. He's just using my picture because he thought it'd be funny. It's not his picture for my picture for a while now, but he still uses it. Well, it still stayed here on the PC version. How's it going, Abir? I'm good. How about you? Good Eve from Kingdom 16. What's up, man? You ready? We got a nice Ark of Osiris coming up in 3 hours against you guys. I have to put my sound on max to hear you. Nothing's changed, which is really weird. I'm gonna raise the level of the mic a little bit. That might help a bit with the sound. It might be a bit loud now. You sound normal. Cool. I raised up the mic a little bit. The sound is fine. What's up, Nathan? Haven't seen you here in a while, man. We finally get together again. I need to get these. I have another day to get some wood for them. What's up, Carla? This is better? There you go. Bam. Perfect. All right. So we got a little bit of barbarian hunting to do. Got to get caught up in the whatchamacallit, Mother's Day event, which I honestly don't care for the levels of these guys. As a matter of fact, just for the barbarian hunt part, let's summon 17, 18, maybe a 19 too. Perfect. These guys last just enough so I can send a couple marches out at them. Some of these... Oh god, he walked closer. That's no bueno. Come on. Some of these presets need to be remade. I don't even know who was sent out there. Let's go look. Okay. Now, you... What do we have in this preset? I don't want to send that much. I want to send you here. Get rid of this. Add more of these. Just a mixed set of troops. Perfect. Go. And you guys can go too. That 17 might last that walk. Yes, my alliance versus yours. Good luck to the combatants. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to be casting that in about 2 hours and 50 minutes. We're going to stream. I'm going to take a break, shower, eat, and then come back to stream the big boy Ark of Osiris coming up. It's going to be a huge Ark of Osiris. Gaming Edit, thank you, man. Appreciate that. How are you? I'm good. Just a lazy weekend. It was a long holiday weekend. Much needed rest. Just a little tired from, well, you don't necessarily stay home all day, right? Let's see, look, what am I doing with this? Send these guys, whatever. A little bit tired, but I'm so glad to be back to streaming. You guys have no idea how much I missed actually streaming. Any tips to get the most carnations? That's what we're doing right now. The tip, Kebab, is fight barbarians. Don't only fight like the regular levels you fight. So usually we have 20s through 25s here, but summoning level 1s through 20 and hitting those two will get you much more carnations. I think that the way it works is that the rate drops as more of the same level you kill. I'm pretty sure that if you get like a level, the lower levels summoned early on, you'll see like this level 16 will most likely yield 4 carnations. Most likely is the keyword. I'm gonna do that. That should be enough. And then while I do this, we get that. We got a lot to talk about, guys. We got a lot to talk about because Kingdom versus Kingdom has been going on. What's up? What's up, Gio? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. How much gold keys do I have? About 90 or so on this account at this point. The carnations are all about making sure you kill as many types of barbarians out there as possible. Is this here? This should be here. Let's make sure we put one of these in the media chat. See if anyone feels like coming and chilling from the Rise of Kingdoms Discord. Sorry, I'm back with you guys. And everything stopped. Wow, what do you know? So, at this point, it's just straight up barbarian hunting. And we said that level 16, which had 4, I'm seeing 4 carnations total out of everything we did. And I am still guessing that level 16 gave us at least 2. Let's see this 15. I don't think these guys will even make it till this 15 dies. We got a lot to talk about. I'm going to do a KVK. I'm going to be doing a KVK video talking about everything there. You'll cast White Tigers versus JWM. I am hoping so, Irene. I'm really hoping so. I'm trying to cast from the White Tigers side. It's going to be a very fun, very good Ark of Osiris. Those guys are beasts. Those guys are monsters. They straight up are. Is this my main account? No, it's not. It's the jumper account. This is the one in Kingdom 196, Ali. This is the one in Kingdom 196. So we did get no carnation. Wow, the carnations are rough. I have not seen a pack coming out either, which is really weird. It's really weird that I haven't seen any talks about a new pack. Look at these guys from Kingdom 196 just annihilating every barbarian out there. Gee-bus. Let's do this and that, and then we can talk a little bit. Hi Gecko, I want to convey you to convey this. The backup system says you can bring people if people didn't show up, but the matchmaking is for the main 30 combatants. So what if people hide whales? They can hide whales. They could hide whales. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no point in hiding a whale. I don't see really a reason why anyone would hide their whales. I don't know. What are you trying to... What would be the accomplishment in hiding a whale? Ali, so with Swagger? No, Swagger's not in here. I don't know if Swagger migrated to 196. He might have. The guys from Legends Gaming have been doing such a crazy good job with recruiting that, yeah. Less power? What do you mean less power? This account is in Kingdom 196. It has some time on it, but not that much. And honestly, it can be a lot stronger. It will be a lot stronger pretty soon. They count the 30 strongest. Yep, they do. But why would you hide a whale? What's the point of hiding a whale? My main is in the best kingdom, Kingdom 58. We're gonna be we're gonna be casting from there. We're gonna be casting from high. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully, it's gonna be nuts. It should be nuts. It really should be nuts. Now that I think about it, I might put a farm in high to cast. I might have to do that. I need to remember to do that. We will have less power, so a point is by less power. Then the whale will come up. No, Ali, it's based on the 30. It's not based on the top 30 active combatants. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be based on all the combatants available. I don't think they count the 30 strong, the top 30. They're gonna count the top 30 out of the 40. So if you're hiding a whale, all it'll do is it'll pump up your power, but you're not gonna be using it. It should be the other way around, if anything. It says the top 30 combatants, which means not only the 30. I understand what you guys are saying, but I don't think either you guys or me haven't read the thing correctly. Because it says the 30 strongest. How far is your show your love? I haven't done much on Show Your Love. We can actually do it now if you guys want. I'm like level 1 on this account, but I have 106 and I should have more boxes. That's what we're doing right now. We're hunting for boxes. We're hunting for... Ooh, we got a 3-day. Let's pop it just for the heck of it. Why not? Let's go in here and let's pop the 3-day. Look if it looks cool. Oh, not that. This. That 3-day. Go. Bam. I've never applied a temporary one. That's kind of cool. It's very standard. The old castle plus a few flowers, yellow and balloons. Top 30 combatants are taken to matchmaking. Yes. Not only the 30. Yo, what's up, Juma? Call you Juma. How you doing, man? I don't want you guys. I want him to march first. Okay, let's hunt this guy and then go do our event and then talk about a couple things we have to talk about that are happening in this game that you guys should definitely be aware of, because a lot of people are messing up on this. And trust me when I tell you, you don't want to be messing up on this. It's a weak sauce skin. It's just a small, it's another standard skin. I kind of have been feeling like they haven't been putting as much effort into the design of their skins as of late. Cause like, this was dope. This is really cool. Then this is a variation. This was like the standard cookie cutter with the things around, and you can see it again here. It's pretty much the same model. And then this one is kind of the same model as this one, except instead of pumpkins, it has another set of those. Where is it? Of these. I like this one's kind of cool. This one's kind of cool. This one's all right, but this is just the same thing. Doesn't matter. Archer health, whatever. Let's get these guys back home and let's go look. Actually, you know what? While we're still out here, we can go send some more. Let's talk about the AP I'm wasting right now. In theory, wasting, right? Because it's not really wasting, but there is a better use for it for sure. So the Crusader event is coming up. The Crusader event is a 1-week event that happens a week before Kingdom versus Kingdom. It's going to be a big boy. It's going to be a big boy event for everybody. Kingdom 58 is already going through it. We are already in stage 3. And stage 2 was nuts. JWM just went crazy. JWM just went crazy training troops. So they're still far ahead. Kingdom 61 is also fighting for that positioning right there, and they trained a lot of troops there too. Now it's that level where you need to fight these barbarian fort lookalikes. Yeah. What's up, Eurus? What's up, Thomas? Yeah, it's people are going crazy. We're maintaining second place in Kingdom 58 right now in that event. Kingdom 58 is trying to keep that 2% damage taken care of. But yeah, it's not gonna be that easy. What's up, Edward? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome everybody. So I saw the first Crusader event that happened. I used up a little bit of AP that was saved on that account. And just kept an eye on it, like making sure everything there, how it works, where it works. We're not supposed to make any content with those accounts yet until everything is taken care of. So those accounts are like almost, we barely get on them. I went on to see how high are doing and make sure everything is good there. Do a little bit of barbarian hunting for the sake of using the AP. But this account really has a ton of AP. This account has like 83,000 in 100 pots and another 20, almost 30,000. So there's like 100,000 in between these two, okay? This is from months and months, from every single week buying these guys. You have no idea how much it piles up when you're picking up these every single week, and it just pays off. You won't be able to use all of it. I can tell you that right now. Unless you're like actually playing every moment, every day, all the time, non-stop hunting, and your kingdom is dead, then you're gonna run out of marauders to fight, and you're gonna be moving across the map consistently all the time rather than actually fighting. Because the marauders don't appear everywhere. The marauders appear like all over the map, and they are scattered in between the regular barbarians. So like there could be an area like this one where you'd have like 1, 2, 3 of them, but there could be areas where you have one here and then one here and then one there, and you're going to be spending a ton of time walking around. You used 120k AP for stage 1. Well, you're nuts. I don't know how you spent a lot of time walking around. I didn't bother that much. I think that people spent a good chunk. Like I'm talking about probably like 30, 40, 50,000. Is it worth it? So the is it worth it question is really important, because quite honestly, it is and it isn't. It is worth it because you can get good rewards out of the boxes. I think that what I saw was what I had was about 118 boxes. I hunted, I think, like 900 of the satchels. So it's not like I just hunted barbarians while sitting here and there, and I ended up with like about 900 satchels, which was a total of 118 boxes. How is it possible is a pretty funny thing, because you don't get the same like level amount per scroll. So there are like 7 types of scrolls that you gotta have one of each to make the box. But then what ends up happening is at some point you'll end up having 6 of them in a decent quantity and 1 missing 1. And then you'll have like 4 of them that have 20 plus of them, 2 of them that have like 3 of them, and 1 missing 1. And you're just hitting these barbarians over, these marauders over and over, trying to get that 1 scroll out. Needless to, you don't really know, it's a 1 to 7 chance. So Abir, that's one of the best recommendations I was gonna give to you guys, and it's in a video that hopefully will be released soon. The trick is to get the hell out of zone 3. I already planned out in this account, because this is coming up very soon. I will most likely end up, since we have all this territory available, I am most likely gonna try to sneak my way to like hopefully be alone somewhere around. I wanted this area, right? So I can get these guardians as well. But I see that LG1F are here, which is the farm. I'm not too sure whether or not they'll be hunting here, but LG6 are in here as well. I don't know where LG6 could go else. So my first port is gonna be somewhere out here in this area. So I'm gonna port to here to have potentially this close to me for the guardians and all of this area available. And if I see more of them out here, then I'll just port somewhere along what we hold. This area looks really nice. It's absolutely empty for hunting. So I think that what I'll do is get through that. Although I see LG7 have their zone right here, and there's people down here. These guys don't have that much area. So I might just port out here. They appear all over the map, guys. All over the map. So find a spot, go to it, and try to get as many marauders out as possible. Sometimes I'd see like 6, 7 of them like this around me, and sometimes I'd walk for like 5 minutes a pop. It just really depends on how active your kingdom is and how hard are people going on the hunt. You go. And now You go. Good. How much resource tokens do I have on this account? It has a little bit of resources on it. It doesn't have that many resources. We should use these. By the way, you'll get a ton of these. The best thing about those Marauders is they give XP a lot more than level 25. They give rewards better than level 25 rewards. And they give you the usual part of the rewards, a bunch of these guys. I ended up with like, I think over 40,000 of these, which was really, really nice. It was a nice little stack of resources. This account is okay in terms of resources. It has a little bit on it. It doesn't have that much. It can do a little bit of damage. It can grow a little more. It is on the books to grow more. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and we got 35 battles, 36 battles, and out of them 16 boxes of carnations. Not the best start. This guy's hunting too. This is why I can't find barbarians. Kingdom, look at Toxicroaks, those is tier 5s. Kingdom 196 is so active. So active. The guys at LG did an insane job recruiting here. So I don't have that much of a problem to use a little bit of my AP here. There is another AP event coming in after the after the Lost Kingdom starts. How strong are the Marauders? Pretty easy to kill. They're kind of like level 25s. I used to send 4 marches at a time and they held pretty easily. What's up, T-Fox? How you doing, man? Good to see you too. Welcome to the stream, guys. Is Yulji good for field combat? If you are gonna pair, he is the choice as an infantry commander. You can pair him up either with your Richard if you have him, or with a kind of a leveled up Charles Martel can do the trick in there. I mean, I do like Yulji a lot. I actually have Yulji. I do have a Yulji expertise here as well. So these are the two guys in the epic side that I need to still set up, as you guys can see. I prefer Yulji over Sun Tzu personally, but a lot of people prefer Sun Tzu for the fan damage, so he does like a little bit of AoE. A lot has changed in the game. Back in the day, AoE wasn't as crazy, and nowadays a lot of people are going for it. Tommaso, another thing that I should say is that Marauders are like regular barbarians. So it's better to take 4 or 5 armies together rather than spread them across, because you'll get the same exact result pretty much. I saw a lot of tier 5 players with 5 marches just bouncing around these Marauders, destroying them really quickly. It wouldn't take me that much. I'm not feudal age. You're not in the feudal age. Okay. You're my idol, YouTuber. Thank you. Appreciate that. So nice of you. Very kind words. Come on, guys. Let's keep going a little bit more, and then we'll open some carnations. Yeah, Tommaso. It's gonna be. It is a fun event. It is worth grinding. The rewards are fantastic. I am probably gonna be streaming myself going crazy against those. So we'll see. I have a Martel level 60, 5533, but no Richard. Should I pair him with Scipio or Yulji, both maxed? If you want to get a little more troops in there, probably Scipio is the better friend, as he, with his expertise and everything maxed out, he punches a pretty good amount of extra troops to your march. But if you're looking to be like as strong as possible towards the infantry side, then you're most likely going to want to pair him up with your Yulji. I have 9 Richard sculptures from the wheel. Nice. Yeah, though he's going to come back. He's going to come back. You'll get more of them in time and end up maxing them too, hopefully. It'll take some time, but it'll happen. Anyway, so yeah, let's go look. Let's do this. Let's finish up these barbarians, go back home, do the Mother's Day event, and then go look at Kingdom versus Kingdom, talk about a bunch of things there. I have a video coming out talking about Kingdom versus Kingdom and everything going on there and everything you should know. It should come out, I think, not tomorrow, the next day. I'll be casting Arc tomorrow live, as well as, of course, tonight, High versus Ronnie's alliance, Rising Phoenix. It's going to be a very, very interesting fight tonight. I don't know if Ronnie is streaming. I don't know if he's playing. I don't know what's going on with him. I hope Dragothian will be streaming and playing, but we'll see. Definitely shout out Dragothian if we see him, because he's a good player. I like him a lot. Who's the best pair for Pelagius for a new kingdom? Are you a pay to win or are you a free to play player? Good to have you back. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So obviously as a pay to win, you want your Minamoto as a nice, like, stacked up, nice commander. You don't have that many choices really with Pelagius. You can go with your regular, where is he? Your Baybars. Baybars is very good. Baybars is a very good commander to pair him up with. So if you go Baybars and Pelagius, you're not in a bad shape. You could also go as wild as saying, I want Scipio or Osman as leadership, if you put them as leadership first, but that would be a little weird. You can keep them for their extra 10% troop capacity, which will give you a little extra cavalry with your Pelagius, but I'd pair him probably with Baybars. And from the legendaries, obviously you have Cao Cao and you have Minamoto. It just depends which one you're working on. I have 3 legendary commanders: Charles, Julius, and Mehmed. Cool. Level City Hall 14. Nice. That's cool. Who do you think I should focus on with Scipio as primary, considering both pay to win and free to play options? With Scipio as primary, what you're saying is I'm sending a mixed set of troops as a leadership commander, which means that you're going to be sending out probably with them someone like either Osman, who will give you an extra set of more troop capacity, or you can go as wild really as picking any of the specialization troops. If you have enough troops to send one kind, it's a little bit ballsy to send more infantry with less stats than sending less infantry with more stats, but you can get away with it. As a pay to win player, you don't want to have Scipio as your primary. Your Scipio primary is not no bueno. You're going to be probably putting Scipio secondary, even if you're playing with your Scipio as a pay to win. And then the same route applies, like a troop capacity bonus here. That's how I would play it. If you ask me, I kind of like Julius because of the attack, defense bonus, and damage bonus on him is really insane. But I can tell you that I can see a world where people use Frederick for healing factor, as well as a little bit of damage and of course the troop capacity. Plus, once you expertise him, 100% chance on dealing an additional damage. So for the next 3 seconds. What do you think about Genji should be paired with? I mean, Genji is literally the free version of Minamoto. That's what he is there for. He is the big damage, big speed, big everything commander. He literally does most of what Minamoto does, only for free. I mean, it really depends. If you're going full cavalry, you can send him instead of Manimoto and save yourself buying Manimoto if you can get yourself through Ganji. But if you're going crazy on Ganji, it means you're spinning the wheel, which means you're spending money, which means you have Minamoto. You can easily pair him with a Saladin once Saladin comes out. And by the way, next week, the big account has Saladin again in the Mightiest Governor. Last time around, we didn't unlock Saladin, but I will most likely unlock him on this round around, even though I won't be able to do anything with him, because I won't be able to really do anything with him, really. I'll keep trying Mightiest Governors, to get a little bit of sculptures, but on the big account, sculptures are going to be a big issue in the near future. Julius Caesar is Rome. What? I'm confused. Okay, let's go open the gifts we still have left. Hopefully 17 will give us like 30, 24. Okay, we have 304 of these ornaments. Let's see how far we can get with 304. I doubt we'll get beyond like 10, maybe 15. I don't think we'll get even there. Let's go look. So we're going to spam this on. That's level 3, and there goes level 4, and there goes level 5. We're not even a third of the way in level 6, so it's looking nice. I'm seeing 8 times a lot. I'm seeing a lot of 3 times. We're at 7. We're at 8. I think we can get to maybe 12. Maybe. I don't think that anymore. I think that we'll be lucky if we hit 12. Maybe. We'll see. If you have like over... Oh, there's a chance. There's a definite chance we hit level 12. How far into level 12 we go, that's a different story. So level 12 it is. Can we get halfway? It'd be nuts if we can. Oh my god. We almost did. All right. So we went with 304 all the way to level 12. 13 is where we start getting some nice stuff. We really want to hit this 15 for this right here. But for now, ba-bam. Let's do this. And this. And that. Perfect. So at level 12, we hit level 12 in here. Not bad. This became now a flower pot. Kind of cool. It's going to be a rough time making it to 25, but we're going to do our best. We're going to keep fighting and playing a lot tonight to get more of these carnations going on. Is it worth maxing the level of Osman? It depends what you're using your troops for. If you want to have a secondary commander that is a good leading commander that'll have a large amount of troops available to come with him, then sure, Osman is not bad. Sorry about that. Have I ever played Apex Legends? I have. I play CS:GO. I used to play CS:GO quite a lot. So I'm not bad at first-person shooters. I've played PUBG in first person and third person, and of course Fortnite, but Apex Legends is a game that I could not get a grip on the I could not get a grip on the shooting, and it upset me to no extent. Like, I could not understand the mechanics of aiming in that game. Like, I'd aim at a guy and the guns are all like custom different types of ways of shooting and bullet speeds and stuff like that, and it was so much. It was crazy. So for people who can't have, let me send these to gather out here. So for people who can't have Saladin Mightiest Governor, think he would be good with Cao Cao. I mean, Jose, everybody will get Saladin from Mightiest Governor eventually. If you're saying it'll be hard to get top 15, you're definitely right. Yes, Cao Cao is definitely the current version of Saladin in the game. He definitely is. Let's go here. What's your thoughts about doubling the amount of resource tiles on the game? IG Vargs, I think that they addressed a serious issue, but didn't fix the actual problem. Like, the problem is it's too hard to gather. In Kingdom 196, the reason I picked up those 2 tiles is because we got insanely lucky to see 2 level 6s right next to us. Usually level 6s are impossible to find in Zone 3 of Kingdom 196, and it's very rare in Kingdom 58 as well. So their solution was, we're going to double the size of the tiles, so therefore you get your resources faster. True, but if I can't find a tile from the get-go, then how the hell am I going to gather faster? So you end up gathering level 5s, which will still double up, which will be nice, because we're right now fighting for level 6s and whatnot. But the problem is there's not enough. It either takes too long to gather, or there's not enough tiles on the map. And what they did is to double up the current size of rewards you get from the current amount of tiles, which doesn't solve the problem, right? So that kind of, I was like, what? Do I play on BlueStacks? No, I play on Memu Player. M-E-M-U Player. It's much better. Much, much better. Let's talk about the Lost Kingdom, okay? The Lost Kingdom is a very important one. You'll be okay when Lost Kingdom opens. Will never be a problem. RSS will never be a problem. I'm hoping so, because there is a lot of tiles in these areas, which will be really, really good. to gather and hunt those barbarians out. I'm really looking forward to just doing my dailies on the Lost Kingdom, which will give me so much more, and I'll advance much more. This account is going to blow up. I'm going to put there's two things being emphasized once my big account comes back. First of all, show you guys the debt I'm in after the developers we're going to take everything out of there. There's going to be a little bit of debt to pay up somehow. I hope I don't end up having to pay for it, but if it happens, it happens. I'm serious. Like, it is what it is. And then once we do that, that account is going to get a little bit of a push. Hopefully we can do some damage during the Lost Kingdom, which is going to be very exciting. And then the focus is going to shift onto this account, which is going to be just pretty much use the resources to push as much power as I can before the Lost Kingdom. No, I didn't. This is the one thing I really can't stand about the Lost Kingdom. And what I have to do to remember it, I don't like this at all, that I can't just go to the Lost Kingdom. I have to do this, and then it zooms in, and then I need to zoom out. What I usually do is, what I did on my phone at least, to be able to keep an eye on what's going on here. What the heck? There it is. So what I did is this, and that, and this. Now, we can start from the center and walk our way out, okay? Let's start from the center and walk our way out. Okay. So we're looking at the Lost Kingdom right now, right? And this is from the Jumper account, of course, live on stream with you beautiful people. This is the Great Ziggurat, the center of the map. Let's go talk about a couple of things that we've found out and figured out as the Lost Kingdom has been going on. First of all, the Guardians are much, much, much better everywhere. This Guardian, the Ziggurat Guardian, is 2 times as much XP as the Lost Temple Guardians, which is really, really nice. I don't really know the numbers, but I can tell you that as you saw there, it says 20k XP. And on the Lost Temple, the regular Lost Temple, this is about 10k, which is pretty cool. That shouldn't have any whatchamacallem on it, but if I'm not mistaken, the other buildings do. Where are the other buildings on this zone? Here we go. So the Colosseum, looking like thingy, the Matcha, has its own Guardians as well. These Guardians are 18,000 XP, which means, again, more XP than the Lost Temple, the regular Lost Temple Guardians. The regular Lost Temple give about 10,000 off the bat. If we go keep looking, even the ones that have been already conquered, I wonder if people are already fighting these Guardians. Yes, they are. So these Guardians are being contested. We are seeing nice runes coming out, glitching out a little bit, 10% research speed. I don't see anything very, very exciting on this side. Maybe we'll have something better. What I really like is the fact that there are so many new Guardians. Training your commanders is going to be so much more fun. Let's go look what we got here. 15%. There we go. These are regular runes that we all are aware of and know. The level 5s are pretty cool. Commander gain XP 7% and damage done to barbarians 7%. That's the new update? No, this is the Lost Kingdom. Troop rune of fire 7, troop attack and troop defense 7%. Those are kind of cool. Commander gain XP that we had seen already. We're just looking through the map before we go talk specifics of things that happened. I really want to, hopefully we can find, I don't think we will. This one's one of these. Do we find here? No, the Herions have already been contested. Some nice, I like the new like combined gems, right? Attack and march speed. That's kind of cool. Troop health. We're just wandering around right now, looking around the Lost Kingdom. You guys can see nobody's picked up their first building yet. They have secured the secondary buildings that came out, the gathering ones, but I have not seen any of the provinces have captured their color, which is weird because people have been saying that there are already colors set up, but I don't see anyone who has built their tower yet. So nobody has chosen their own color yet. All the colors seem to be available. Nobody's gotten this yet. It's pretty insane, the fact that nobody's gotten it yet. And it just goes to show that there's going to need to be either more teamwork to get this taken out, or this is going to get balanced. I think this is going to get balanced, if you ask me. Want a screenshot? A screenshot of what? Farm bill? What are you sending me a screenshot of? One of the things that I've noticed already, which is kind of funny, is the fact that just like in the regular map, passes don't mean much. I see that A01 made their way from the center, crossed everything, locked up 1, locked up 2, and then went on to lock up another pass. And there's a flag FFU placed in here that is still bordering. This is still bordering the pass. So I wonder if they're going to let them get in here or what this is going to be. This is pretty interesting, the fact that there's this. There was a bunch of war going on around this. There still might even be fights going on around here, trying to get this whole area secured. I saw COG versus VIN and all that. I was watching, spectating the war, talking to people fighting in the war, be like, what the plan is and things like that. It's interesting that some people really didn't care at all about passes whatsoever. It's kind of messed up that you have passes, but these passes are so easily jumpable. As you can see right here, Jin have a pass, but they also have a backup plan. And they also have a secondary backup plan. So really, they can make their way quite comfortably. Is this Jin or is this? No, yes, it is Jin. WAOW are just trying to slow them down in here. A lot is going on in this Lost Kingdom. Lilith just gave us colors. Really? Lilith just gave you the colors? That's messed up. That's kind of messed up. Welcome to a real rise of cavalry with Genji, Saladin destroying Charles and Richard. Genji and Saladin. That's gonna be a nasty combo. I mean, everybody likes cavalry, so of course they're working more on cavalry. Everybody loves to train cavalries. The Lost Kingdom is kind of a weird situation because tons of wars are happening across the map at all time. And it's super rough to keep up with everything, right? You can see people like HSP, PLN, RUB, LOS, FF1, and USC kind of competing in here. USC taking the family alliance, taking a very forward stance against this corner area. Potentially going to go fight to get this and try to potentially come in and whoop out people in here. You cannot, of course, zero players in their own turf. That doesn't mean that you cannot deactivate their turf. So this is a strategy that I'm going to mention in a video, and you guys are just, I guess, the first ones to hear it. I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's been spoken about at all, but you cannot zero a player within his active territory. But when you have spaghetti-like territory, what ends up happening is that there are locations where you can cut off a full central fortress from its flags by a very simple one flag fight. And then you can disable a huge amount of territory. A small example is UCS, who I would not mess with at all. But if anyone decides to mess with them, like these guys in red from their kingdom, Imp, which are from their kingdom, so I would assume they won't mess with them. If they decided, like someone like RUB, decided it's time for us to cut this flag off, and this flag off in some shape or form, and they somehow manage to take out UCS, then all of this inactive territory, anyone who's ported on it is viable to be zeroed. So now the question is, do you port forward where your territory is and you straight up, just stay in these areas fighting and then hope that that area stays active? Or do you retreat back to the zone 1 every night before you go to sleep? Do you retreat closer to a central fortress? That way you don't get screwed. When you move a central fortress and you have alliance territory that is inactive for a while, what does that do to your alliance? Now there is a talk about, before moving any alliance fortress, you should pop that alliance shield. That way everybody gets shielded, just in case you don't pay attention to the fact that you're on or you're not online and you get on an inactive territory, then you are saved for a little bit. Let's do that. Then we got this. Okay, now that we talked a little bit about this, what are your main marches for open field combat? What's the secret Gecko Wombo combo? Stefan, honestly, there is no secret Gecko Wombo combo because up to now, I really never fought too many wars. I had the opportunity to watch wars, to interact with people about strategizing. I do have a couple of marches, like a full cavalry, full infantry march. I have a mixed march where it's leadership with mixed troops. I have a fast march that consists of pretty much tier 1 calves, tier 2 calves. Holding on to tier 1 and tier 2 calves have found very, very fruitful results in Ark of Osiris. A lot of people just don't realize how quick you can move with tier 1 calves across the map. And once you move with tier 1s across the map, you can do a lot of things, especially if you can sneak around 150,000 tier 2s around an enemy's territory and capture a few of their buildings with only tier 2s. That's a lot of fun. So I have a fast march too, and we're just going to swing it. We're just going to swing through it, see how it happens. Like Charles Richard combo, yes, I have those as well. El Cid isn't powerful to match with Yi Seong-Gye. El Cid is not bad. You definitely, once he's maxed, he's a lot better. That's for sure. Wow, I hate this super zoom that it does. Really? Get out. Thank you. So there's a bunch of internal wars happening here. Honestly, there's like anything can happen across this map. And now the question is how you keep up with a full map. So I kind of gave up on keeping up with 101 because it makes no sense. I mean, yes, you'll get a bit of information and screenshots first, and oh my god, insane, crazy. We know now what is on all these buildings ahead of time. Awesome, good job, great. But how do you take them? How do you take these buildings? To say, oh, well, these guys took this building. All they did is they double rallied with tier 5s, and then they solo hit it with tier 5s all the way. It can't be like that. There's no way that the Lost Kingdom buildings are all about get as many tier 5s onto the buildings and let the tier 5 players just brute force take it. It makes no sense. So I'm guessing there's still going to be a lot more strategy and talks about how to get these buildings correctly. I think that High will show a very good job of brute force when I am back to making videos on the High account. When we get to the Lost Kingdom, there's going to be a lot of brute force in there. We have a lot of tier 5s. If you guys want to come fight JWM, Kingdom 58 is going bonkers. Kingdom 58 is going bonkers right now. Let me go show you guys Kingdom 58 for a moment, because we're going up against 40 tier 5s on the JWM side. That's right, I said 40 tier 5s on the JWM side. It's not going to be the funnest of times, that's for sure. And it's going to require a bit of strategy, not only brute force. It's going to require some synchronization between us and our family alliances who are going to fight alongside us. As you can see, Kingdom 58 and High is pretty much dominating in here. We have CB1 and MUL who are our allies. There's all sorts of different Highs with a small I, with a 1, with a 2, with the smaller letters. Everything is pretty much MUL and High in here. So it's going to be two very coordinated groups of people under two leaderships going crazy. Tier 5s is the way to take it. I don't agree. I think that there's going to be an ability for because what you're saying is if there's alliances which don't have 20 tier 5s in them, they can't do anything. It's impossible. The game cannot go like that. Lost Kingdom is not for tier 5s. It has to be for tier 4s as well. So I'm sure that in terms of High, we're pretty much going to brute force our way regardless. The alliance currently was broken up into the smaller alliances for Ark of Osiris. So we're at like 4.9 billion power right now, but a bunch of our people are out in the other alliances. So it's at 4.9. that's not the most we can get out of it. We can go definitely look at a couple of other alliances and see the strength out there. There's a lot of tier 5s on our side too, guys. There's a lot of tier 5s on our side too. You can see pretty much like Zul's just staying under 100 mil for the fun of it. All like we have 1, 2 R4s that are not, well, technically 3 R4s that are not tier 5s, but even they are pushing. Tom, Premise, it's 90 million player guy, Zul, Arsonist, Shingen. This thing is going to be stacked. 53 mil player. Just tons of big close players. 45 mil close to his tier 5s, if not tier 5s already. So many fighters. 53 million for APOC. We're just going crazy. This is going to be a crazy, crazy Lost Kingdom. This is going to be a crazy Lost Kingdom. And you know who we're going up against, right? You guys know who we're going up against. I don't need to show you, but in case I do, let's see if SIL has some tier 5s in it too for a moment. It should have at least one, maybe not. Doing Ark in here? Probably not. No, we didn't send a tier 5 into here. This is like the farm alliance. 25, 34. Is this enough? These guys are coming back to high in a moment, and the power is just going to go right back up. So we have people all over the map. Now let's go look at JWM, guys. JWM are going to be nuts. JWM is going to be a crazy, crazy fight. These guys pretty much own their kingdom. The alliances around here, slowly and steadily, either are their families or they're not. Kind of left in Kingdom 58. You can see JWM completely and utterly own Zone 3. 2 of these areas are belonging to some of their families just to gather a little bit, but JWM are all over this place. They should have split up out of their alliance as well. 6.5 million power on them, guys. 6.5 million, 153 players. I mean, big shout out to White Feather, really cool guy. 125 million player right here. 100 million player Noon. Just look at the tier 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 10, 11, 12, 13, another 100, another 80, another 80, 77. Look at this. Look at these guys. 74, 64. These guys are 72. These guys are stacked. 75, 89. This is going to be nuts. JWM steamrolling, they're not going to steamroll. It's not going to be that easy for them. It's not going to be that easy for them. It's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a huge fight. Kingdom 58 versus these guys. That's not White Feather. Or he's changed his picture. That kind of looks like Premise, doesn't it? We have a cheetah. Look at that. I wonder where did... He probably changed his picture, I guess. I can't read his name. So, I'm assuming he just changed his picture. Bam. 68 million. Bart, thank you for subscribing, Bart. First subscriber of the night. Welcome to the stream. If you're in chat, come say hi. You might be just watching a video, but still. Few dollars spent. Yeah. Quite a lot of few dollars spent. This is pretty much... I'm not trying to be... like stereotypical or disrespectful or anything like that, but this is pretty much all of China. Well, not all, a big part of China. This guy, Mr. War Striker, he was in Kingdom 58. He was the leader of MUL for the longest time, and as soon as migration opened, he dipped to Kingdom 59, which is pretty hilarious. War Striker, there, I see you. Changed his name to a Chinese name, pumped up to 80 million power. Pumping up for the Crusader event. A lot of these guys pumped for the Crusader event to end up guaranteeing their spot in first place. The Crusaders event out there is crazy. It's really crazy. It really, really is crazy. We got these. Do we have any more carnations? I don't think we do. Oh, everything is blue. Nice. There we go. Why are you hoarding these? Leave me alone. Why are you hoarding these? Leave me alone. I'm a hoarder. Bam. That goes there. That needs to be muted. Do-do-do. Finn, thank you for subscribing. Sorry, guys. I was looking at my phone for a moment. Had to mute that thing. Anyway, my bad. Resources. Let's go look at the others if we still have a little bit of... We don't have them, do we? That sucks. No carnations. So, yeah, we got a bunch of work to do on this account. This account is going to get a little bit of a more of a focus this time around. I don't think we're going to be streaming for too long today. You got... Hi, today I got my Pelagius to level 50. Vision, that's awesome. Pelagius at level 50 is pretty cool. It's pretty strong. A lot of work to get to level 50. I don't think I have one level 50. I don't think I have one level 50 on this account yet. No, he's 49. But yeah, we'll be setting up this account a little bit better. We're gonna be training a lot of commanders in the next few days, especially during the Marauders event. We're gonna go crazy with the AP and train guys. That Marauders event is probably the best event I've seen in Rise of Kingdoms for a while. You're using the AP, yes. It is costing resources to heal, yes. But the rewards you're getting are absurd. I think I calculated I got like from the rewards and all that alone about 100. See, I can't even help build. This thing is packed. I have like 100 million of each resource almost from the event. When the altars in our kingdom unlock, I switched alliances about 3 to 4 times and got the rewards and returned to my alliance. There you go, Stefan. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Maximize your rewards. Why not? Heck yeah. If you're friends with enough people of enough alliances, then you can do that pretty easily. Or if you're strong enough that people are like, hey, a strong guy is joining us. I hate you. Whoever got here before me, I hate you. Where are you? Who is this? My neighbor got here. What the frick? Wow. That's so rude. That's my neighbor right there. Baby Orca, my old neighbor too. Bunch of his neighbors. It's our little farm right here. Got to go on the farm too. We can go catch the farm and send some gatherers out there too. Listen, I can't be bothered. If there is no level 6s that we can take, we won't. And that's the end of that. We're going to just go pick up level 5s. Bolsonaro's in here. All right, screw this. Let's take a level 5 wood. This is one thing that's really problematic for me. Now, there is 42 minutes until that opens up. So I need to remember when I send gatherers out again after these tiles come back, I need to make sure I send to that alliance territory, to that alliance thingy. What's up, Madara? How you doing? Hey, what's up, guys? Hope all is doing well. What's up, Milhan Solo? How you doing, man? Is Pelagius and Mina a good combination? Yes. It's not a bad combinations. Should I use Julius or Mehmed as a secondary to Pelagius? Julius or Mehmed as a secondary to Pelagius? I wouldn't use either. Julius or Mehmed, all they're doing with their first set, you said their first skill maxed. All they're doing here is either damage, which if anything, I'd take Julius just for the damage. I'd go with Julius probably over the direct damage factor. It's kind of tough though, because do you want to do more damage or do you want your troops to hit harder and last more? I think that I like Julius better personally. I think that it would be a better idea. When is Constantine added to the game? No idea. The same, I can tell you the same about Constantine as I told you about Saladin. It's coming out in the Mightiest Governor. I have no clue when. Let's open up a few chests, see what we get. A gold one from Baby Orca, 1,000 VIP. Thank you to my neighbor. Another gold one from Baby Orca, 4 silver keys. Less of a thank you, but still, 1,000 VIP is nice. We are on our way to VIP 11, very close to VIP 11. We should be able to hit it soon. I think one of these streams I'll just use all of these and get that extra VIP 11. But you gotta make sure I don't miss days where I could be VIP 11 and just not being VIP 11 because I didn't pop the tiles. So let's do the quick math if I can find my calculator. So that's 500 times 13 plus 21 times 200 plus 2100 plus, really? Plus 48 times 50 plus 1,020, no, 1,020, and then another 1,500. So I have 17,720 VIP points here. And we are about, what, 10,000 shy? Yeah, we're about 10,000 shy. Add more archer and infantry, Lilith. I cannot disagree with you there. I think that to a certain extent, we're soon going to be playing cavalry only. Because the amount of overwhelming power you can get with a set of marches, of cavalry marches, is absurd. Here's the deal, guys. Because I cannot play on the big account yet, I kind of don't know what else we can do. I mean, we can use AP to just burn time. We can talk about the Mother's Day event. I can answer more questions from you guys. I need to do the recharge for the day before I forget. I probably won't be able to do it because of my stupid credit card, but whatever. We'll figure that one out. El Cid coming up in a couple days. Boo-hoo. Level 12 right here. There's nothing else we can really do, is there? Next Crusader in 3 days. We're going to definitely stream probably Wednesday. Big thing is, though, I am traveling back to the United States on next Saturday. I will be streaming from out there this time around, so stay tuned for that. We'll see how I end up streaming out there, but I will for sure 100% stream from the United States. It might be strictly from my phone, which is why I upgraded to a Galaxy S10 before traveling again, so I can stream strictly from my phone the game with probably my front-facing camera or something like that. We'll see how it'll be. Where are you going in the United States? I'm going to Kansas City, which is not the craziest place to go to, but that's where the work is at this point in time. The company I work for has a customer out there, and I'm going to support pretty much. That's about it. Holy lordy, what did I just read? Oh, that's okay. Phone away. So I'm going to be in Kansas City. I'm going to be streaming. I won't be casting arcs next weekend, obviously. Kansas City, get some ribs. Oh man, I was there last time around for a month too, and it was the best barbecue ever. I'm looking forward for a lot of ribs, for a lot of meat, and a lot of good barbecue. I'm really looking forward for the burned ends, for the wings. Oh my god. So yeah, I'll be traveling next weekend, so no arc casts next weekend, which is a bummer. And it also means that I will be missing the last few days of the first of the Crusader on this account, but I'll be already on the way. I'll be always recording. Videos are going to come out every single day this time, no matter what. We're going to talk a lot about the Lost Kingdom that's going to be happening. There's going to be 2 Lost Kingdoms that we're going to cover. 196 is one continent, and then 58 is going to be another continent. 2 very juicy continents. Kingdom 196 did an amazing job recruiting. In case you guys haven't seen it yet, there is some big boys right here. LG2 has Valkyries now with 90 million power. We have now 5, 6, 7 players with 60 million plus. Ozzy, who left his account here, is no longer. I see Meow Keeper, even Keeper making it to his tier 5s. 11, 12 tier 5s in here. There's more. There's more coming. There's a lot more coming. We're pushing power. Everyone's doing a crazy amount of work. We migrated a full alliance into the kingdom, a couple of full alliances. So I'm going to be making a video about migrating a full alliance and everything you need to know in the next coming week or so. So it's going to be pretty crazy. What do you think about YSG being paired with Mehmed? Gecko, I'll answer that one in a second. What do you take of Sun Tzu Scipio leading full infantry? So the first question was Mehmed with YSG. So if you're putting Mehmed at the front with leadership obviously, with the leadership tree, or a sieging tree, I guess, but a leadership would probably be better. And putting your YSG in the back, the only reason you're putting in your YSG is for the skills. And that's going to be a cool one. That's going to be a really good one if you have this unlocked. If you don't have this unlocked, then it's trouble in heaven. You guys can see on this account, I actually went on and prioritized YSG. All the statues from all the events and all the purchases and everything went into YSG and Richard. So instead of having any other combos available, I really wanted to have this AoE available in Kingdom 196 in case we get some AoE events. I was really hoping we could get that going before the Last Crusader, but it just wasn't meant to be. Just not enough time to buy stuff and events. Although the recharge event will get me up another level, so that's going to be nice, but still. Health is important. So do I pair Mehmed with YSG? You could if you have AoE. I don't really see a reason to pair him with a leading commander if you're going to send all archers. You rather have him at the front and have like someone like Herman in the back. That would be better. Gecko, what's your take about Sun Tzu and Scipio leading full infantry march? It's the same thing as I mentioned above. The idea is that you can send more troops with a little bit of buffs that could be useful, but at the same time, you're not the strongest permutation of what you can be. So I think that if you're sending leading commanders at all, you probably might want to consider sending a mixed set of troops. If it's a secondary commander, then you're using only the skill. It still seems like you can get a better bang for your buck from other buffs for your infantry from Sun Tzu Eulogy kind of pairing. But that's a good question. I would go with Sun Tzu Eulogy with a full infantry march than a Sun Tzu Scipio. I think it's a good one to test. It's a good one to test. So I have Eulogy maxed. I don't have Scipio. Scipio can get there. And we want Sun Tzu, who could... how many of these do I have? Because we have 100 more coming up in... we have 100 more coming up in the... hopefully in the Mother's Day event. So what I'm going to do is I'll just pump up this guy and I'll pump up this guy and we'll go test it. I think that's a good idea. Why not? Test having someone like a leading commander behind an epic specialization commander that is maxed out, and then swap it with a secondary that is hopefully maxed out as well. That could be a good idea. Hello, is Boudica the best second commander for Charles? Capitan Emilio, what are you doing? Charles? If you're sending Charles ahead, does he have infantry? If he has infantry, why are you sending Boudica? I don't really see too much use of Boudica. I mean, you can use her. Deals a massive damage factor to target and reduces rage by 100. You can use her for a lot of things. It decreases attack by 2%. She can be very strong. You have her for healing. Okay. So, timeout. So you have him for healing. So you're putting... I'm confused. Hold on. Let's do this. First of all, before I forget, let me swap to... No, the farm. So we can do the farm too. And let me answer that for healing. Trying to think if the healing... Because you have Boudica, right? Proccing the damage. No, these guys are going to arc too. What the heck? Everyone's going for arcs. So you're saying you want to have him up front. Boudica's a secondary. Counter damage. What? What are you trying to do? You're trying to heal with this healing factor. I don't really, I like the rage restore and healing factor. I do. You could potentially use her as a debuffer, right? So direct damage factor is nice. Attack reduction and rage reduction will be the debuffer, right? And then with this, you rebuff yourself. Plus, of course, damage factor based on certain percentages. Bonus damage factor, 2% chance, and so forth and so on. As an epic, if you're sending full infantry, you can send him with a eulogy. Eulogy will do the trick. But if you're trying to do like something a little like a healing situation, Boudica is not that bad. I wouldn't say that your Boudica is a bad pick. Any difference putting Richard or Charles first? Actually, believe it or not, there is. Because Charles is focused on garrison and defense. Richard is focused, well, technically on the same thing. Big reason that you do it is straight up because if I'm not mistaken, right? First of all, Richard going up front, better idea always. The reason for that, how would I explain it? Because I can't even show the trees on them. Let me see if I can show you the trees right here. The way you would build this guy, infantry. So, technically speaking, right? You're going to want to have either one of them maxed out on infantry to be ahead and then go for defense. Now, the trick about defense is primarily wow, I'm blacking out right here. The extra rage you get from burning blood on defense is very nice. There's a bunch of other things here that you can get done, like reduce damage taken, which is substantial when you're reducing full damage taken. It's a nice little path you can go through. A lot of people go with the increased defense by 0.5 plus X commander, which could be up to like 3% on Armor Master. And same thing goes for reduced damage taken by 1%. Also reduces damage dealt, which is a sacrifice right here. But these guys are kind of nice. Building Richard ahead. How would I explain it? How would I explain it? Let's talk both of them really quickly. Having healing factor, march speed reduction, and damage reduction, damage taken reduction, he's a reducer practically, versus something doesn't add up. Something really doesn't add up to me. Right? What was? I need to remember. There was a reason. There was a really good reason. I don't remember why we put Richard up front. This is crazy. I'm pretty sure something changed here because there was a huge significance between these two guys. If I'm not mistaken, one of them was skill, one of them was defense. If I'm not mistaken. Chat, I might have completely blacked out here. Disregard me for a moment. Okay, let's go put some barbarians, some tiles to loot before something happens. And LG47, I don't want to mess with that. You talent Charles for garrison, where Richard for talent for infantry. You could do the same backwards. And Richard heals. So you could potentially say that both. I mean, what you're looking at is you're saying this right here, watchtower, defense, and garrison, versus this right, where is it? So that's what it makes sense. You could have put him, interesting. Yeah, because he doesn't have really a skill that's a garrison skill. That's why you would put him up front. You're right. That is right. See, my brain is farting right now. This is why I need to take a break before streaming, before doing Ali T. What's up? This is why I'm taking a break before streaming the arc. So this doesn't happen while that happens. You have a garrison skill. So watchtower defense and garrison attack bonus versus, I mean, damage taken, counterattack damage, increased troop stuff, increased infantry, watchtower damage taken by troops decreased, healing effect decreased. So that would answer that. Ali T from Kingdom 198. What's up? Are you from Chris's? Are you from Chris's whatchamacallit? Chris's Alliance? Sam Rock, how you doing? Wow, you guys are coming in as I'm about to get off. This sounds get off. I mean, go offline for a little bit. So Garrison heals first and the shield after that. In combat first. That makes sense. Ali, there you go. Someone has a brain. I don't. Your shield will be higher because of the Richard's heals. See, that makes a lot more sense. See, that is why I'm taking a break. I would have streamed it from now all the way to the arc and then through that, but I need a coffee or else this is not going to end well. And I need to get some food because I haven't eaten since lunch and it's like 8:30 now. So let's go get a couple of tiles farmed up in the dead territories of Zone 3. I could go out to Zone 2 where all the farms are, but there is so much like in between space in Zone 3 that you can get away with farming out here. You can get away with farming out here. Can definitely get away with farming out here. Oh, hello. I'll take the 20 slingers. There's a little bit of dead zone right there. And no tiles. Fantastic. Hello. A map. Easy 5-minute speed up. Another one of these. No tiles inside these things. What do you know? It is impossible to find a tile in Kingdom 196. Oh, really? Maybe that's why we doubled up the amount of resources in each tile. Oh. How does that help us find more tiles? Well, it doesn't, but at least those who find tiles will definitely gather more. Cool. Sounds logical. Found a level 5. There we go. It's another level 5 right here. And let's take this level 5 too. And we should be good to go. If we find another level 5. We can't fill. I'm pretty sure we can't fill. Take a level 4 if we find one, just for the farming sakes. Level 4s. Ooh, what do I want? I want wood. I can't even fill that. Wow. Feels bad, man. Oh well. Needs more troops. Oh. Destination path is blocked. Okay, well, you're not going anywhere then. Screw it. It is what it is. Okay, chat. So when's Consta coming to... who... So when Consta came, who to pair with? Let's wait till he comes because we don't know if they're going to add more commanders. We don't know what their plans are. We have no clue what the hell they're going to do. So I'm not going to tell you who to pair him with because it makes no sense, right? Let's open these gold keys. But if it stays the way it is right now and there is no changes, no new commanders, no nothing, then he's going to be really interesting because... He's a reducer, kind of like Richard. He gives insane health bonus, insane 40% health, and he's a garrison guy too. So I would assume you'd pair him. You'd potentially put him as either a secondary commander. Who would you pair him with? You don't have too many choices. You have Yulji and you have Sun Tzu, which are infantry guys. And from there, you're either going to go with leading commanders or you're going to makeshift like a mutant going with like a Cao Cao kind of thing. Or I don't know. He doesn't have someone good to pair him with. So yeah. No, but we are allies? Cool. Ali, I have not seen your name here yet. So I need to remember you from Kingdom 198. All right, we have 2 gold keys to open up. What's up, Tower Sky? What's up, Tower Sky? 1 gold key, yellow star, fantastic. 1 more gold key, Gaius. I'm actually not upset with Gaius on this account. This account needs gatherers, and it needs the gatherers to be very, very strong. So let's go ahead and pump up this Gaius to level 10. Give him the attention he deserves because this account needs to be a little bit better used now that it's not in Kingdom 200 anymore. Might as well use it right. Find mother in Kingdom 1198. See you soon. Ooh. Ooh. What am I going to see? A crazy player? Bam. Perfect. That's 1. I need to set up your gathering talents. You take that and that. Enjoy. Some of these too. Let's go look for mother after this. Let's go look for mother. I got challenged. I was told go look for mother. Actually, I should be heading in this direction first to catch this. Yeah, whatever. I needed this anyway for that. That. 3 of these. 2 of these. 2 of those. Which gives me this. And we're good. Nothing crazy. Nah, it's just my account. Now I gotta see it. Now I gotta see it. We'll go look at it in a sec. Can level her up too a little bit. I really need to set up this farm account properly because it wasn't a farm account. It was a an account that was in Kingdom 200 when I was playing with DJ for a little bit. So it came now here to become a farm. Farms are good. Farms are very useful. If you don't have a farm, you're sleeping on it. You have to have a farm, guys. Farms. This farm is City Hall 18. It grew really nicely. It can hold a lot. Let's go ahead. It has a lot of speed ups on it too. It has a lot of things on it because, as I mentioned, it was in a very active, strong alliance. So now I get to reap the rewards of having loads and loads and loads of gifts from people buying stuff. So let's go ahead and pump up the siege training a little bit so I can go offline more often without having to worry about siege training on this account. Level 12 stable. I guess that's where we will stop and get these. So we went from 400 to 500. Really? No, you have to be kidding me. This is pretty funny. We actually went from 400 to 500. Wow. That's 10 out of 10 right there. 10 out of 10. I only need to come back every hour and a half now. I love my farm. I like my farm too. The account that I really invested in on a farm was the account in Kingdom 58. It has a huge, huge, huge farm in it. A farm that is at some point, well, it still is stronger than the big account, which is pretty funny. It's an account where everything got poured into and everything got poured into. I just didn't stop. And it was really nice. And it's really cool that I don't have to hoard for videos and things like that. So it was very well used. All these resources will stay in here for now. But once I start pushing the other account, the jumper account, I'm going to take all of these resources and transfer them. I'm going to have to work on my trading post as well. Have you building. There we go. Cool. RE neutral, come to 1198. We got a whole new alliance moved into. Sweet. I'm looking for a new kingdom to join. RE neutral. There you go. 198 is available. 196 is available. We recruit into Kingdom 196 as well. If you want to come play with us, it's going to be awesome. We're going to be fighting guys at 1198. So that's why you're getting recruited. That's why you're getting recruited. We're here to fight them. There's a lot of firepower in their kingdom as well. Let's go look for your alliance. Mother. Someone who picked up the name Mother. Let's go look at what the strength looks like in here. Well, I mean, you guys do have Shrine Guardians on the field, and it's been hours. Why is that? Why is that? That's surprising, actually. That is surprising. Fear. 1 million power. Cool. 1 billion power. Cool, cool. 29 million power, 20 million kills. It's a nice kingdom. You guys are definitely. That's Fear R. Cool. You guys have a bunch of little, like, alliance families, which is awesome. French warriors. Oh, everyone's French here. That'd make a little more sense. A lot of French players. That's cool. I work with a French guy. I was when I was in the United States last time around. I had a French guy from work staying like working with me. So that was pretty fun. All right, boys and girls. What's up, Halil? How you doing, man? It is a good game. All right, I'm going to go. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, a short stream today. I'm sorry for that, but there's just not that much to do today. And I want to recoup, drink a coffee, go get some food, and come back for the crazy Arc of Osiris that's planned out for later today. High versus freaking Phoenix Rising. Phoenix freaking Rising. Unbelievable stuff. It's going to be a crazy fight. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching this stream, for being so awesome, smashing the like button, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in like an hour and a half when the arc for K58 starts. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be Ronnie's Alliance, Rising Phoenix Rising, I think they're called, against High for life. Hell yeah. 1 billion power alliance is going to go smack face to face. Hopefully good stuff happens. Hopefully it'll be a sick fight. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the cast. Hope you guys join me. It's going to be awesome. From Inside High, we're going to have a lot of fun. Thank you all again for all your continued support. 50 beautiful people still watching the stream. I'll see you guys in an hour and a half. Take care. Go get some rest. Go get a drink. Get some popcorn. The fight's going to be good. And I'm going to come back super energetic for that awesome cast. So I'll see you there. And yeah, peace.